If the House of Representatives is the voice of the people, the Senate is their second thought, deliberate, measured, and enduring. And within that chamber of debate and deal-making, one leader quietly directs the flow of power, the Senate Majority Leader. They decide what bills reach the floor, when votes are held, and how coalitions form. To the public, they may seem understated, but behind the scenes, the Majority Leader can shape the course of the nation's laws and the success of a president's agenda. In this final episode, we look at one of the most influential roles in Congress, the Senate Majority Leader, a position that blends persuasion, strategy, and patience. Unlike the Speaker of the House, the Majority Leader doesn't wield the gavel. Their strength lies in mastery of the chamber's rules, relationships, and rhythms. In a Senate built on debate and consent, the person who controls the calendar controls the country's priorities. The U.S. Senate predates the position of Majority Leader itself. For more than a century after the Constitution was ratified, the Senate functioned largely through committee chairs and informal coalitions. The title Majority Leader did not become official until the early 20th century. Senator John H. Martin is often credited as the first to hold the informal title around 1913, but the position gained real authority with leaders like Charles Curtis and later Lyndon B. Johnson, who transformed the office into a central hub of coordination and power. Johnson especially redefined what it meant to lead the Senate, using personal relationships, political leverage, and timing to pass landmark legislation long before he became president himself. As the federal government grew, so did the importance of the Majority Leader. The Senate's design, slow, deliberative, and bound by filibuster rules, meant that the person controlling its agenda could make or break legislation. Leaders like Mike Mansfield and Howard Baker built reputations for bipartisanship, guiding the chamber through civil rights debates and the Watergate era. Bob Dole, Trent Lott, and Harry Reid each navigated eras of partisanship, proving that the office demands both tactical skills and personal respect. And most recently, Mitch McConnell shaped Supreme Court confirmations and judicial philosophy for a generation. Today, the Senate Majority Leader manages a chamber of 100 senators, balancing tradition with modern political pressure. Their duties include setting the legislative calendar and deciding which bills reach the floor, negotiating with Minority Leader and the White House on key legislation, guiding debate amendments and votes under complex procedural rules, coordinating committee work and judicial confirmations, protecting the rights of individual senators while maintaining party discipline. And in essence, the Majority Leader is both strategist and referee, responsible for keeping one of the world's most independent legislative bodies on track. Power in the Senate depends less on command and more on consensus. Unlike the House, where rules limit debate, every senator has the right to speak and to stall. That makes persuasion the Majority Leader's greatest weapon. The best leaders know when to compromise and when to stand firm, when to let debate breathe and when to call for a vote. They operate in the margins, where patience, respect, and timing determine victory. The Senate Majority Leader ensures that democracy's upper chamber remains a place of deliberation, not chaos. Their role upholds the Senate's purpose to cool the passions of the moment, to weigh law with judgment, and to remind America that stability is as vital as speed. Behind every major law, every confirmation, and every bipartisan deal, the fingerprints of the Majority Leader are there, quiet, steady, deliberate. They remind us that real leadership isn't always loud. Sometimes it's found in listening, counting votes, and finding just enough agreement to keep a divided nation moving forward. This is Vex Knows, and this has been the power behind the President, Vice President, Secretaries, and Congressional leadership. Thank you for joining me through this journey of American power, the people who stand beside the President, shaping policy, protecting democracy, and proving that leadership in America is never a one-person show.